Hey everyone! Welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're going on a really cool trip, a trip to Turkey. We're going to explore all the yummy food they have. Get ready to try some amazing food, because we're about to jump into the top 10 Turkish treats you have to try when you're in Turkey. From crispy baklava with sweet honey to fresh-baked pide bread, Turkish food is super yummy. I'm so excited to show you these awesome dishes, so make sure you're subscribed and click the bell so you don't miss any new recipes. Okay, let's get started. Ready to taste how awesome Turkey is? Let's go! Ah, baklava. Just the thought of it brings a smile to my face. Even saying its name makes my mouth water. This iconic Turkish dessert is beloved by many around the world. This, my friends, isn't just dessert. It's a whole experience. A symphony of textures and flavors that dance on your palate. Picture this. Thin, crispy layers of pastry, each one brushed with butter and filled with chopped nuts. Pistachios, walnuts, hazelnuts, oh my. The meticulous preparation is an art form in itself. And the smell. While it bakes, the kitchen smells warm, nutty, and buttery, and it's just so good. The aroma alone is enough to make you feel like you're in a Turkish bakery. Once it's golden and crispy, we pour sweet syrup or honey on top, letting it soak in all that yummy goodness. This final touch is what makes baklava truly irresistible. Each bite of baklava is like a party of flavors. The perfect balance of sweetness and crunch. You've got the crunch of the pastry, the nutty filling, and then the sweet syrup that brings it all together. It's a harmony of textures that is simply divine. It's rich, it's decadent, it's totally amazing. A true testament to the culinary heritage of Turkey. Trust me, you haven't really lived until you've tried warm baklava. It's an experience that will linger in your memory long after the last bite. Next, we have lokum, also called Turkish delight. These little squares are like bites of sunshine. Imagine a sweet, chewy treat that melts in your mouth and makes you want more. Lokum comes in lots of colors and flavors. We've got the classic rosewater lokum, with its delicate flower smell, perfect if you like fancy flavors. Then there's pistachio lokum, green and nutty, everyone loves it. And if you like a little sour, we have lemon lokum, bursting with citrus. And guess what? These are just a few of the many flavors you can find. Lokum is often dusted with powdered sugar or coconut to make them look pretty and keep them from sticking. They're perfect with Turkish tea or coffee, or even as a treat after dinner. Now let's try a savory treat that you'll want more of. Simit. This delightful bread is a staple in Turkish cuisine and has been enjoyed for centuries. This, my friends, is not your everyday bread. It's a culinary experience that captures the essence of Turkish street food. Simit is a round bread covered in sesame seeds, giving it a beautiful golden crust and a nutty, toasty flavor. The seeds are generously sprinkled, ensuring every bite is packed with taste. When you take a bite, you'll feel the crunch of the crust, then the soft, chewy bread. It's a texture contrast that makes simit so unique and satisfying. The smell of toasted sesame seeds makes your mouth water even more. It's an aroma that draws you in, making it impossible to resist. Simit is best eaten fresh from the oven, still warm. The warmth enhances the flavors, making each bite a comforting delight. You can eat it plain, or you can slice it open and fill it with cheese, olives, tomatoes, or anything you like. The versatility of simit means it can be enjoyed in countless ways. It's perfect for a quick breakfast, a snack, or even a light lunch. Pair it with a cup of Turkish tea, and you have a meal that's both simple and delicious. And the best part? You can find simit everywhere in Turkey, so you're never far from this yummy treat. Whether you're in bustling cities or quiet villages, simit is always within reach, ready to be enjoyed. Get ready for kunefe, a dessert that will make you say wow. This dish is a mix of crispy pastry, melted cheese, and sweet syrup. Imagine this, crispy shredded pastry called kadayif, layered with melted cheese, usually a salty cheese like dill cheese, which makes it salty and sweet. Then we bake it until the cheese is bubbly and the pastry is golden brown. Right before serving, we pour hot sugar syrup on top, sometimes flavored with lemon or orange flower water, which smells amazing. Each bite of kunefe is like a party in your mouth. You've got the crunch of the pastry, the gooey cheese, and then the sweet syrup that brings it all together. Let's talk about the king of Turkish street food, doner kebab. This iconic dish is not just food. It's an experience that captures the essence of Turkish culinary tradition. Imagine walking through the bustling streets of Istanbul, the aroma of sizzling meat wafting through the air, drawing you towards the nearest vendor. This famous dish is made with thin slices of meat, seasoned perfectly and stacked on a big turning spit. The meat can be lamb, beef, or chicken, each bringing its unique flavor to the table. The seasoning is a blend of spices that have been perfected over generations. As the meat turns, it cooks slowly, making the flavors strong and the edges crispy. The slow rotation ensures that every slice is cooked to perfection, with a beautiful balance of tenderness and crispiness. The smell of doner kebab is so good. It's a tantalizing mix of spices and meat juices that makes your mouth water. The aroma alone is enough to make you hungry, even if you weren't before. The spices, the sizzling meat, and waiting for that first bite, it's so exciting. The anticipation builds as you watch the vendor skillfully slice the meat, knowing that your turn is coming soon. Once the meat is cooked, it's shaved off the spit and piled on flatbread or wrapped in a durum. The flatbread is soft and warm, the perfect vessel for the juicy, flavorful meat. You can add lots of toppings to your doner kebab, like fresh veggies, tangy sauces, and creamy yogurt. Each topping adds a new layer of flavor and texture, making every bite a delightful surprise. Whether you want a quick lunch, a big dinner, or a late-night snack, doner kebab is always a good idea. It's versatile and satisfying, perfect for any time of day. It's a real taste of Turkey and something you have to try. Experiencing doner kebab is like taking a bite out of Turkish culture itself, a must-try for anyone visiting this beautiful country. Get ready for lahmacun, a dish that will have you saying, "Mamma mia." This Turkish treat is a thin, crispy flatbread covered with a yummy mix of ground meat, veggies, herbs, and spices. The secret to a perfect lahmacun is the dough. It needs to be thin and stretchy so it puffs up in the oven and gets crispy. The topping is full of flavors. We start with ground meat, usually lamb or beef, seasoned with Turkish spices like cumin, paprika, and chili flakes. Then, we add chopped veggies like onions, tomatoes, and peppers for freshness and color. Once the lahmacun is baked, we add the finishing touches. A squeeze of lemon juice makes it tangy, and fresh herbs like parsley and cilantro make it smell amazing. Ahoy, food lovers! Get ready for pide, the Turkish pizza boat. This dish is shaped like a boat, baked until it's golden brown, and loaded with yummy toppings. The dough for pide is like pizza dough, but a little thicker. It's stretched into a boat shape to hold all the good stuff. And speaking of good stuff, there are so many toppings for pide. You can find classics like cheese and spinach, ground meat and veggies, or even seafood with shrimp, mussels, and calamari. Once the pide is assembled, it's baked in a hot oven until the crust is golden brown and the toppings are bubbly. The smell is amazing, like fresh bread, melted cheese, and savory toppings. Get ready to be amazed by börek, a savory pastry that you'll want more of. This Turkish treat is made with layers of thin dough filled with all sorts of yummy things. The dough for börek is like phyllo pastry, but a little thicker. It's rolled out thin and layered to make a beautiful pattern. The fillings for börek are as diverse as Turkish cuisine itself. You can find classics like cheese and spinach, minced meat and vegetables, or even potato and onion. Each bite is an explosion of flavor, with the crispy dough and the savory filling. Börek can be baked, fried, or even cooked on a griddle, so it can be crispy or soft. No matter how it's made, börek is a delicious and satisfying dish. Get ready to fall in love with manti, tiny Turkish dumplings that are full of flavor. These little bundles of joy are filled with a savory meat mixture, boiled until perfect, and topped with a creamy yogurt sauce and spicy butter. Manti dumplings are super small, which shows how skilled Turkish cooks are. Each dumpling is carefully filled with ground meat, usually lamb or beef, seasoned with yummy spices like cumin, paprika, and mint. Once the manti dumplings are filled, they're boiled until tender. Then comes the best part, the toppings. A big spoonful of creamy yogurt sauce makes it tangy, and melted butter with chili flakes adds a little heat. Get ready for dondurma, the Turkish ice cream that will have you saying, "That's amazing." This unique dessert is stretchy and chewy because it's made with salep, a flour made from orchids and mastic, a resin from a tree. Dondurma is not your normal ice cream. It's thicker, chewier, and doesn't melt easily, so it's fun to eat. You can stretch it, pull it, and even play with it before you eat it. The flavors of dondurma are just as cool as its texture. You can find classic flavors like vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, but also more exciting options like pistachio, rosewater, and even goat milk. Wow, what an awesome trip through the delicious world of Turkish food. I hope you liked trying these 10 must-try Turkish treats with me. From the sweet and crispy baklava to the savory and satisfying doner kebab, Turkish food has something for everyone. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel for more yummy recipes and food adventures. And tell me in the comments which Turkish treat you want to try the most. Until next time, my friends. Afiyet Olsun.